bet. Alright, hey everybody. Just a quick little presentation I'm putting together for you. Today I'm going to talk about easy stuff for you. We're going to just wash our hands. You know, this time of year we hear about flu shots, people getting sick, trying to avoid getting a cold, stuff like that. While I was here doing some health assessments a little while back, I noticed there was another way I could, help out. As you guys come in and out, maybe it's bringing germs from outside, inside, outside. The best way I figured we could help prevent some of that stuff is I got some hand sanitizer we can kind of spread around and take care of that. So I'm going to run down, how to wash your hands, what to use, how to implement, like a little system here as we come in and out. First up, what to use. The CDC, the Center of Disease Control, suggests the best way to do it is with warm water and soap. But, sometimes that's not accessible to everybody. So when that's not available, they suggest using hand sanitizer with 60% alcohol. So that's what we got here. A couple examples of that.
Are you filming yourself?
Mm-hmm. The WHO did a study using hand hygiene as the only prevention for disease and found that it had higher prevention rate than even taking medication. But so obviously we can't install sinks and washing hand systems right here at the door. It's not feasible. It's not financially possible. But what I do have is some supplies here, some hand sanitizer, and some little signs to kind of guide everybody. You just kind of direct people to wash their hands as they come through the door. I'm sure we're all familiar on how to wash our hands, but I'll run through a little routine that gives you some consistency and make sure to get it, clean instead of partially clean. Here you go. There you go. So what you do is take 2 pumps, and you just go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Then you put your fingers together, 1, 2, 3. The heels of your palms, 1, 2, 3, and just let your hands dry. It's the best way to do it. The problem arises when people, even when you're washing your hands with soap and water, people leave their hands a little wet. So you try to use those paper towels and dry your hands on. But when you don't have paper towels or soap and water, you've got this hand sanitizer. You want to let it air dry instead of patting your clothes off, okay?
They're free?
Yeah, you can have at it.
Oh, I want one.
Here you go.
You'll have one that's not open.
Yeah, well, they're for here.
I want one that wasn't open.
Sorry.
Yeah,
Yeah, she wanted to take it home with her.
Yeah. All right. So the biggest reason I'm coming in and helping present about this stuff is, hand hygiene is the best way we can prevent disease.
I thought you was letting her take it home. She asked, could you have it? You didn't listen because you said, yeah.
She could have some, yeah.
No, that is
Oh,
what you
I
said.
thought you was giving
She
me.
No,
asked,
it's
could
okay.
she have it?
It's okay.
He was showing you how to use
Oh,
it.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3,
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah. The best way you can do this, though, is just wash your hands. The best way to stay healthy is to wash your hands. They did a study in elementary schools, on an average of 4 and 5 days a year, people, even teachers, are missing class, missing school, missing work, 4 and 5 days out of the year just because they have a cold. For people like us, missing work is hard to do. We can't really afford to do it. So if we can just prevent missing those days just by simply washing our hands, man, that's money in your pocket. That's a day that you can not worry about. It's great. So in an effort to keep you guys healthy without wasting time or money or effort, we just have these little hand sanitizer things. You just work them just like a station, 2 pumps, run through the hand washing routine. It can be a critical step in your health.
Just like at the hospital, the doctors
Exactly.
2 seconds.
Always using them up at the hospital. Especially since throughout the day we're always, touching hands, doorknobs, things, and then we touching our faces, and so you're ingesting all those bacteria. And, the CDC says that hand transmission is the largest way to spread disease. So using hand sanitizer, the more people we use it, the more we kill harmful bacteria, and the more we can help each other stay healthy. Especially throughout the holidays. You're always shaking hands, high-fiving, giving hugs. This is the best way to prevent that. Now, as far as using this stuff, I was going to set it up in around the doors, the computers, and the public phones, around the community services. And I've got some signs here that say, please wash your hands, to kind of direct you as to where they'll be located. You can see one of these, it'll be near that. Also on top of this, I put a donation request in at Publix for them to send down some hand wipes, some surface wipes, and some more hand sanitizer that they'll donate to you. And hopefully we can keep this going longer than just the holidays. Now, I have an initial supply here that'll keep it going for at least a couple months. But with that donation from Publix, hopefully we can keep it going for a couple of years at a minimal cost to you guys, maximum health benefit. Now, if anybody has any questions, especially about washing hands or how to do it or the routine, please feel free to ask now or at any point. I'll be here for a little while fielding questions. And I'm more willing to demonstrate the hand washing again if you want. All right, you guys, if you need any help, ask any questions, feel free.